doesn't have that for no reason, for some reason as well. I'm believing it's because everything is loaded in at once, because everything is done by audio cues throughout the loading screens and timing. So, count you down. Okay, ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. Okay, this is a really hard trick right at the beginning. I need to do this real quick. Nope. Dang it. Not frame perfect. Dang it. Okay, I have a follow-up. This is the next hard trick. Hardest trick in the run. Hardest trick in the run. Frame perfect. Let's go. First click. First click. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now this is a different minigame. I have to pick 2 who have the same pitch. There we go. There we go. Go. Frame perfect. So this is what there's gonna be different types of questions. There's gonna be different types of questions throughout. There's 8 different levels and 10 different questions per each. And give me a sec. There we go. Throughout the there's different ones based on what's the highest pitch match the one. No. Okay, just real quick. Those 2 songs start the same exact one, so all of the time on my PB runs, I'll end up bamboozling myself and picking the wrong one by chance. If I can do dumb. So this game in specific can be pretty difficult. So they're gonna play the same song. They're gonna play a song, but one of the instruments has a wrong note. Later on, a lot of the instruments sound the same. Sound a little bit the same. So it's gonna be really, really hard. It's also the one game that loses the most time if you get it wrong, because it plays the entire song. There we go. So there's actually a lot of practice you have to do with this in order to, because a lot of instruments don't. Hold on, give me a sec. Oh god, this is the hardest minigame in the entire run. The hardest question. Did it! 1 cycle. Let's go. Frame perfect. Frame perfect 1 cycle. That game, they play a song and then you have to reorganize the Mii's into the right positions in order to to play the same song back. Hold on. So also those are different instruments, so it gets a little hard to know which one. So I need to move them all in the right space, and if give me a sec. God. I didn't even have to click that one because I knew those 3 were not the right one, so it was obviously that one. Quick. What was it? So, if you get it first try, it goes through and doesn't play it again. If you miss 1 note, or 1 thing's not in the right place, it plays it again. So, that's what I call a 1 cycle. There is a pretty notorious thing I've been mentioning before. It turns out there's a 2-frame trick. Give me a sec. Okay. There is a 2-frame trick with that specific game. If 2 people have a right and the wrong one. Yep, that's totally what humans sound like. If 2 of a right and the wrong person spawn in the left column where the song starts. Give me a sec. I wonder. Then it will. You have 2 frames to move it before it plays that note. If you move it before it does, you have a chance of getting a first cycle. If not, then it immediately just plays again. So there's gonna be 2-frame trick. Hold on. There is a chance I won't see it because the maps, you actually get random spawns on the Mii's. So. So this game actually takes a lot of practice, and also I really want to try to nail that if it happens. There's 3 levels that it can happen in. That can also be, it can be kind of difficult to move in 1 space, so it's really rigid. Oh, nice record. That actually loses time. That was the best I've ever done on that specific level, the best score. But it actually loses about 4 seconds when that text pops up. So I'll try to every so now and then try to beat my personal best so I can do better and better in my run and not lose time. So I can actually not get a best segment on a... Good. That's really hard to note from. I can sometimes not get a personal best, even if I get a personal best on the level, but I can't technically get it on a split, if that happens sometimes. Depending on how optimal frame perfect Mag 1 is. Good, okay. I thought I misread that to say lower, but I was right. No, tire. I can almost bamboozle him. What? Okay, I screwed myself up. They are not predetermined. Every single question... Hold on. So, there's some things that are predetermined, some that are not. Each level, we get one question where it's match the melody with the situation, which is what I just played. And, give me a sec. This is the hard one. Okay. The match the melody with situation? Good. They are always the same pair of melodies, but the question they can ask is always random. The questions are entirely random. Dang it, that's not right. Oh, wow. Wait, no! I sometimes screw myself over with that. So I'm trying to go fast and I'm not hearing it quite perfectly. Also, this entire run is done by pointer movement, even the menuing, so it can be really, really difficult to get it precisely. Okay. Good. So as you notice, these are starting to get slightly more difficult. There's more options and such throughout the run, throughout the levels. More difficult options, more options in general. It's gonna get a lot harder. That's one instance where they're just gonna start giving different instruments, and a lot of the instruments in this game don't really sound like the real life instruments. There's one percussive instrument called the timpani, which we're gonna see definitely later in the one, maybe some other place though. That does not sound like it does in real life, and I played music for 12 years of my life, and So I know what these instruments sounds like. I've actually taken a college level music theory class twice, so I know how some of these work. So a lot of these are kind of just, I recognize the stuff. Oh. 12 years, yes. I am very, very old with music. Yeah, cheating, heck. Frimp. I have Game Shark in. With IRL Game Shark. This can be kind of hard to note. Good. The string guitar sounds a lot like the violin. The violin sounds, for some reason, sounds like a lot like the piano. The song I would note that Miyamoto did a really good job with. The song... Oh, hold on. Oh, nice. My favorite instrument is the cat suit, honestly. The game does a good job of making sure that when you're making chords and stuff, there are actually triads and chords, which are music talk for... They sound nice, and they have specific setups, so... No. Nice. That can... If I misplace a meat, it is very, very difficult to save it. Especially later on in the run. Yeah, the cat suit. Also followed by the dog suit. And the cheerleader suit. Nice. This is kind of a tech. It really isn't a tech. Yeah, 3D World. This is 3D World. You got me. This is the precursor. That can be so annoying. The dog suits and the cat suits don't really have easy way to detect pitch. So, that can be really, really screwy. What? I was about to say something, but I forgot. I was talking about something that's pretty important, but I slipped it because there's so much happening. This is the most intense. What? Oh, right. I forgot. This is the most intense Wii Speed game you'll ever see in your own life. Oh, this is should I mention? These songs, the pairs, there's always one that's slightly faster than the other. So, and it's entirely RNG which one will be the right answer. So, it comes down to... Give me a sec. Yeah, that sounds like it. So it comes down... Oh, no, it's not the right one! Oh, dang it! It's the ukulele. The ukulele and the harpsichord sound really, really alike. What? It was a trumpet? What? Well, Code Lyoko is really good, but it's not as high octane of a thriller speed game to watch as Wii Music. That's not right. That's not right either. Dang it. Probably, Bakugan Fitness. You know, probably the only other speed game that could outdo it in high octane is. Give me a second. Oh my god, I messed that up. I apologize. When I'm trying to go fast, sometimes I'll mess it up. Just simple things. Probably the only game that could outdo it in high octane is Monkey Ball Banana Blitz for the Wii. I mean, just look at it. It has a jump button. Can you believe a Monkey Ball game with a jump button? Like it's so OK_hand. So after level 6, there's a pretty big jump in difficulty from 6 and 7. So hold on. Also, I should mention, every time you're playing the game with only one Mii, the other Miis are randomly generated. So, oh god. So I've never seen these faces before, and they can be really interesting results. Like there's one in here that kind of looks like a bicycle. Oh, nice. I remember what I was talking about before. So this really isn't a tech you can do. It's not technically a tech. What I try to do sometimes is start in different positions. Hold on. Hardest trick in the game. Hardest, frame perfect. It's not manipulating RNG, but I'm trying to kind of outsmart some RNG a bit. Because it's not always going to spawn on the left, which is what you instinctively try to do. So that is actually slightly better than the other one. It saves like a quarter of a second because it's slightly quicker than the other one. So yeah, that's what I try to do every so now with the one. Start in different positions, and sometimes I can outsmart it, and sometimes I can be faster. Oh my god. Normally I sit much farther back to do this, so just to make sure the Wiimote actually works 100% properly. But I'm sitting very close, pretty close to. I'm sitting a lot closer because I have to have my headphones plugged into the Discord. So that's why I'm a little misclicking of it. So. This is really hard. Oh, nice. Okay. I can misclick on that really easily because I have to do a lot of very close movement. So. Here we go. This is going to be a little bit of spike in difficulty. There's going to be a bunch... the questions are normally have been a very set format. Good. That's pretty hard to note. There's some instrument pairings that don't sound very well together, so it's kind of hard to note. God. So normally there's always been two match the pitches, same note, high, low, whatever. Okay, sorry, take a second. Match your pitches and then do a bunch of other stuff nowadays. But these last two levels. Okay. Thankfully, the marimba is pretty easy to note because it's such a different sound than the others. But these 7 and 8 have different setups. There's gonna be make a chord or a track. God. There's gonna be make a 3-way chord and then a 4-way chord and then 2 fix the pitches. So you have which are the levels or the questions we've gotten on level 10 each time. There's gonna be 2 of them at the very end. So it makes a bit of a jump in difficulty. No, that's not right. Oh, what? Oh my god, I passed him up immediately. I'm not used with these headphones. I'm using actual headphones instead of the earbuds. Oh wow, that is right, okay. So there's gonna be 2 of these. Oh, rip. We've not had the instance where the 2 spawn on the left side and I had to do the frame perfect trick. I hope it happens. There is this chance, I believe, and one more in the last level. I do not think that's gonna count. Yeah, it didn't. It played for like a few frames. That did, so it didn't count, sadly. Okay. We're going on the last level. Here we go. Yep, that makes total sense. There's going to be a lot more lenience of the dog suit, the cat suit, and the timpani, which I mentioned before, all sound really... Shoutouts to Wii. Shoutouts to the Nintendo Wii. Gonna be a lot more annoying things. The dog suit, the cat suit, and the timpani are sadly pretty much artificial difficulty. And this is the hardest. Wee. Ha ha ha. Wee. Okay, good. That is one of the most difficult ones to pick out because the instrument pairings sound so weirdly alike. Dang it, okay. I'm testing out a new strat here. So the timpani does not, it's really, really hard to pick out the sound on that. So my new strat is to organize the 3. Give me a sec. Nice, we got double of those. That's my favorite one, and it's kind of hard to get. It's pretty weirdly not common to get. What? I'm being a little flustered with this because it's a marathon run, so I apologize for that. That one's wrong. Oh, they're both... Okay, that's a nice thing that can happen. So if two are wrong and there's 2 left, I just know instantly that the other's 2. That does not sound like that, to be honest. But, yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 2 frame, 2 frame. Dang it, no, I missed it! Rip, my 2 frame trick. Reset, reset. So I have 2 frames to pick it up and move it out of the way. Otherwise, it will play and it will count as wrong. Also, time is after this level. So I'm pretty sad. That was the only chance that came in the game. The one. You ready? Time is when I press the A button on the last level. And time. That is Wii music for the Nintendo Wii playing on the Nintendo Wii U with the Wii officially licensed Wii Motion Plus controller. Thank you for sticking around. This was a really 21:44. That's actually not bad. It's really not bad at all. It's only like a few 40-50 seconds off my PB, which is pretty good. Which is really good. Thanks for sticking around. This game is I can probably tell the story behind this game. Why I picked it up. I was walking through my house and I thought, I have Wii Music. I'm gonna see if I can speedrun it, and then I decided to speedrun it. So it's a really fun story, to be honest. I really should recommend picking up this game if you really want to waste another 100 hours of your life trying to play this horrible, horrible game. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for sticking around, and stay around for my next run, which is gonna be in a couple minutes. Brilliant Bob for the personal Nintendo computer. Stick around. That's gonna be really, really hype. So yeah, see you guys.